We'll say that Stuart's the 20 years now, with his money, poker table.
Also because watching the actors do music and art, but we only do what we see people. All thanks to Hester. You. I'm not an influencer. Finally transfer me to the current department only. I thought you liked it. You want trees? Get back out there.
My mom's beauty salon. Hey, legend.